Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing this, the Nike Invincible, which we've had for around about 260 Ks or 160 miles. So I think it's about time we sit down and have a chat and find out what this shoe is all about and if it's going into my rotation and more importantly, into yours. Right guys, thanks for tuning in for another review. As all reviews, we'll start out with some facts and figures, talk about the likes, the dislikes, and then find out if it's going into rotation and have a little summary conclusion at the end. If you need to skip around, just put your mouse on the bottom of the screen there. It's all set up in 2 chapters. Here we go with the facts and figures. As you know, with all the shoes and gear review on the channel, this has been bought 100% with my own money. So no affiliations, nothing there. We've just gone and bought this shoe to make this review to help you with your running. This comes in at around about £160, which is what I paid for this off the Nike website. In the US, on Running Warehouse and things, around about 180, and in Europe, around about 160 euros. There's a Flyknit upper to the top, so really stretchy. And then to the bottom, this is all Nike's top Zoom X midsole, super squishy and responsive as well. There's no carbon plate in the shoe at all, and it's very much a road shoe. Like a lot of road shoes, you can take them out on some light trails. There is a sort of a waffle outsole here that we'll come on to talk about later. So yeah, a reasonable amount of grip on the trails as well. There's a 9mm drop between the back of the shoe and the front of the shoe, and I would call this a very plush, soft ride. This is very much an easy or recovery run shoe. Yes, of course, you can run a little bit faster in it, but we'll come on to that later on in the review. It was true to size for me, so I got this in my standard UK 12, which I get all of my Nike shoes in, and there was absolutely fine. And also I found the width pretty good. I think if you are someone that has a wider foot, you might have a few issues, again, which we'll come on to later on. But for me, width was not a problem at all. This shoe is going to be absolutely fine if you're a heel striker. You've got some good area to land here. Mid-foot striker, forefoot striker, again, absolutely fine, suitable for everybody. So this shoe for me is coming in around about 300 grams, just about the right sort of weight for a shoe like this. Right, let's get stuck in to the likes. Right, just guys quickly, because I forgot to put this in the video, but I just want to know, today's question of the day is, are you like a one shoe kind of guy? You just want one shoe like the New Balance 1080 that does it all? Or do you like to get some faster shoes? Or like with this shoe here, which I've now got on my foot because I'm going out for a run in it. Are you kind of like a build a shoe rotation, or do you just like one shoe that does it all? Right, on with the review. Right, like number 1 is the soft and bouncy and squishy ride that this Zoom X foam is giving you. It's so soft and plush, and you just feel it, your foot just melts into it, but there's just enough responsiveness there to keep you ticking along on your easy runs. So for me, this is very much a easy or recovery run shoe. It's quite hard to run a little bit faster in it. Of course you can run faster in it, but it's just not where this shoe excels. It really excels in that easy and recovery run range, and it does it so well. For me, this is kind of the shoe that I think Hoka kind of always want to make. You kind of think this amount of softness will be in the Hoka shoes, but always a little bit harder than you want to be. But this is the softest shoe I've ever run in. It's just so nice. It just helps your joints and everything on those easy runs. The second like is stability and grip. If you're landing at the front of the shoe, as I put it here, this is a super wide landing area. The shoe flares out quite a lot at the top here, and yeah, you've just got that super wide landing area. If you're a heel striker, it's exactly the same at the back. You'll see with this super wide landing area, when your foot hits the ground, it feels so solid and secure. And then with the grip, with this waffle outsole, I've tested this in all conditions, in the rain, on some light trails, a little bit of mud and everything, and it's just performed absolutely fine. So that stability as your foot lands, it just feels so rock solid on the road there. And finally, my third like is, yeah, just that lockdown fit. Again, I really do like what Nike are doing with these Flyknit uppers. My foot has felt so nice and secure. Haven't had any hotspot issues in it. Really soft and squishy around the ankle area. Just nice and locked down, not slipping at all. All around, super comfortable, and I've really enjoyed running in this shoe. Right, let's move on to the dislikes. Right guys, the first dislike of 3 coming up is, we've got to talk about it, it's the price, £160 for a shoe that is a really niche shoe. There's not that much you can do with it other than those ease and recovery runs. And I just think that price is really around about 20 or 30 pounds, just too expensive. Yes, it's a bit of a unique shoe. I think we'll see a lot of other manufacturers trying to copy what Nike have done in this shoe, but I just think it's too expensive. You can get so much more value for your money with the, the New Balance 1080s and things like that. You can only really build this into a shoe rotation, a whole sort of shoe collection you're going to need to get a faster running shoe, as well as buying this shoe. For me, it's just a little bit on the expensive side there. Second dislike, it's a bulky volume shoe, and you put it on, it just feels huge. And if you don't like that kind of feeling, you're really not going to like this shoe. And my third dislike is just to pick up on something that a lot of people have come into comments and things on my social media, on Strava and Instagram, have said, have I had any issues with my feet or getting blisters on the outside of my feet? Mainly because of these markings here, that some people have had blisters and they've taken those off and they've gone away. So it's just something, if you have a particularly wider foot, there are people out there, not me, but there are people out there that have been suffering with blisters on the front of the shoe. But they found when they have taken these markings off here, just with like a hairdryer or something, warm it up, melt the glue, pull it off, that's gone away. So guys, to conclude, is this going to rotation? Should you be buying this shoe? For me, very much going to my rotation. I'm lucky enough here to buy a lot of shoes, test a lot of shoes for you guys. And for me, for my easy runs, as my cat is just now coming into the shot. Kiki, why are you doing this now? For me, I've really enjoyed running this shoe. It's done that easy and recovery run so well. My legs are feeling nice and refreshed the next day, in combination with lots of other recovery things. But I've just really enjoyed running this shoe, I can't deny it. But as I say, I'd never try and race in this shoe. I'm never going to do any interval sessions. I'm never going to do any faster running in it. For that, I've got the new Vaporfly 2 that's just come in, and we'll be reviewing this on the channel very, very soon. As I say, if you're the kind of person that wants to build up a whole range of shoes, this does easy and recovery run better than anything else I've ever done. But if you just want one or maybe two shoes in there, you're going to find a lot better value for money elsewhere. So yeah, it's going into rotation. So that's it guys, I hope you have found this video useful. Please, if you have, hit that like button and subscribe for more content coming up. Thank you very much to the Patreon supporters and everyone here on YouTube that's just making all of this possible and ensuring we can go out and buy these shoes and give you that completely impartial running advice. We've got loads of great gear coming on the website, some of our new hats, our t-shirts. There's a little bit of a sale on them. Should we put that forward for a little change there? We've got these new amazing hats coming in soon with these funky new designs. So that's it guys, thank you very much as always from me, Sarah and Kiki. I'm not sure where she's gone now, probably off for another sleep. We're off to get another run done and we will see you in the next one. What do you think of the Nike Invincible, Kiki? Do you like it? Would they fit on your paws? Would you like that? Do you think you'd run fast in those when you're tearing around the flat?